Well, good evening everybody, sure I hope I find you well. If you'll gather all around me now, me story I will tell. I've got the situation and be gor and be gob. You can whisper I've a weekly wage of 19 a bob. For it's 12 months in October since I left me native home, and for digging in Killarney for to bring the harvest home. Well, now I've got me gansy on around me waist a belt. I'm the gaffer of the squad that plays the hot asphalt. For we played it in the hollows and we played it in the flat, and if it doesn't last forever, sure I swear I'll eat me hat. I've wandered up and down the world and nowhere have I felt any surface that's as equal to the hot asphalt. Well, the other night O'Connell came and said to me, Maguire, would you kindly let me light me pipe down at your boiler fire? He threw himself right down the chute, his hobnails up to heat. Here says I, me decent chap, you better go and mind your meat. He turned around and said to me, I'm up to all your pranks, and I know that you're a traitor from the Tipperary ranks. I hit him on the shoulder and I gave him such a belt that he landed in the boiler full of the hot asphalt. For we played it in the hollows and we played it in the flat, and if it doesn't last forever, sure I swear I'll eat me hat. I've wandered up and down the world and nowhere have I felt any surface that's as equal to the hot asphalt. Well, we quickly pulled them out and then we put them in a tub, and with soap and sudsy water we began to rub and scrub. But the devil it had hardened, turned him hard as stone. With every other rupture you could hear the cover groan. I'm thinking, says O'Reilly, that he's looking like El Nick, and blow me if I'm not inclined to prune him with me pick. As says I, it would be easier to boil him till he melts and store him nice and easy in the hot asphalt. For we played it in the hollows and we played it in the flat, and if it doesn't last forever, sure I swear I'll eat me hat. I've wandered up and down the world and nowhere have I felt any surface that's as equal to the hot asphalt. Well, with the rubbing and the scrubbing didn't he catch his death of coal? For scientific purposes his body it was sold. In the Kellingrove Museum he's hanging in his pelt as a warning from the Irish and the hot asphalt. For you can talk about your soldiers and your sailors and the rest, your tailors and your shoemakers that please the ladies best. There's devil a one among them got the crazy hearts to melt, like the lads around the boiler making hot asphalt. For we played it in the hollows and we played it in the flat, and if it doesn't last forever, sure I swear I'll eat me hat. I've wandered up and down the world and nowhere have I felt any surface that's as equal to the